Hello public, Yazas. I'm Victoria Hislop and I'd like to tell you something about my new novel, TheThread. Thread is a love story. It's the tale of two people who lived through a series of catastrophes in Thessaloniki and survive to tell the story. And it's also about what really connects you to a place, what makes you want to live somewhere. And it's the story of somebody from another generation rediscovering their roots. I'd never been to northern Greece and I was completely captivated really by how different it was from the sort of holiday areas of Greece. It's very atmospheric. It has a really strong and interesting history, but you're aware of that almost immediately that you step out of your taxi there. You just know this is somewhere with lots of intriguing stories in its past. One of the really significant things I found on the first trip was a big memorial to 50,000 Jews who died there during the Holocaust. And at that point, I had no idea that there were any Jewish people in Greece. There aren't many in evidence. I'd walked past a synagogue in Thessaloniki, but this memorial, which is a very powerful piece of sculpture, just completely blew me away. So I thought, there's a story here. How odd, how terrible, but how interesting, and I'm going to find out what happened. Thessaloniki, even now, is a city full of tailors and dressmakers. It has a long tradition of the making of military uniforms from previous centuries. And from then on, it's kind of continued to be an important place for that craft. The main character of the story, Katerina, really survives because she can sew. It makes her a very independent woman. It's one of those careers that women have always been better at than men, probably. And by being not just good at it, but supremely good at sewing, she lives an extraordinary life. And of course the thread itself is a metaphor for what takes us through our life and make up our fate. So it sort of works at many levels.